But if you wanted a revolution, this is how you would act.
So what do you think he's saying there, Nick, about if you wanted a revolution, this is how you would act?
We're watching this play out, and the entire populace at this point knows that our government is covering up child trafficking. And it's obviously a systemic problem within our government. And it's obviously, I think, been going on a very long time. And for people to change this, a lot of people would think in order to change this, we're going to need a revolution of some sort because our political system has become such a sewer. When children are being pandered to politicians and they're being blackmailed. The Epstein cover-up has been so blatant, but the Trump administration really put the cherry on the sundae at this point. There's no going around it that these people, and when I say these people, I'm talking about the intelligent people, are trafficking our children, are trafficking American children.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that it's Eastern European children or Mexican children, South American children. 85% of the children that are trafficked in the United States are American children. So
number one sex tourism destination is America. It's not Thailand.
And from the perspective of survivors, this is why we have to fix it. According to the Centers for Disease Control, 25% of underage girls and 5% of underage boys have been molested. And a lot of people in the field think it's slightly conservative for girls and way too conservative for boys. But if you just take those numbers, that's over 50 million Americans that have been molested as minors. If you dig into these numbers a little bit more, the Department of Health and Human Services says that 240,000 to 325,000 women and children are trafficked every year in the United States of America. Now, here is where the problem is. I mean, that's a huge problem. But according to the 2023 Federal Human Trafficking Report, only 664 individuals were charged with child trafficking last year. So you've got millions of Americans that have been molested, and then you've got millions of Americans that have been trafficked, and last year, 664 individuals were charged with child trafficking. And you've got millions of hours of child abuse material on the internet. And last year, 1,375 individuals in the United States were charged. And this is where the rubber meets the road, because we've got millions of child sexual abuse victims in the United States. If we allow the Justice Department to be unresponsive to victims in the Epstein case, a proven trafficking case, that sends a message to millions of victims that they have no voice and they will never have a voice and they have no hope for justice. And that's why this has to be fixed for a number of reasons. It has to be fixed because our government has turned into a cesspool, but it has to be fixed for these survivors so they can feel that they have hope and they can have a voice.